Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2, welcome to ProMods. And if I get into quick job, welcome to Ireland. Which, the game doesn't like that. We're going to take a job today from Limerick to, hopefully if I can get one, I can't. Faye's not going to be happy. I'm going to hope to get to Galway. But let's take a job to Sligo instead. I want to stay in Ireland for a little bit. Why is there none to Galway? There's one to Wexford, but I'm actually technically in Wexford at the moment. There's one to... Oh, I've just taken the job to Wexford. Accidentally. Oh well. That'll do. I meant to go to Galway. Fahy, I'm sorry. Don't kill me, please. As I move my wheel a bit. There we go. So, what were we driving? We're driving a Scania today. A sleeper cab Scania. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We're taking some wood bark to Wexford, and I do have a range splitter gearbox configuration. That's not correct. That's still not... It's not comfortable yet. That's better. Let's actually just look down a bit. There we go. Starting third gear. Nope. Second gear. Kinda works. There we go, we're on the move. Now, I've been waiting for a long time for Euro Truck to actually get ProMods and Ireland. It's been one of my probably the longest bugbears of the game is that Ireland wasn't in it. And now that Ireland is, I'm more of a happy bunny. Seventh gear. Now I have done a test drive to Wexford already. And one thing that I'm going to do that's probably a bit unusual is I'm going to actually obey the Irish traffic laws. Because Eurotruck will allow me to go up to 90 kilometers an hour in this truck, because I have the limiter hard enabled. But in Ireland, if I press F3 twice, and is it this button I want to press? Yes, is it not going to show me the information I want? It is not. And the truck is in miles an hour. Fantastic. So I need this up. In Ireland, trucks are limited to 80 kilometers an hour. That is the maximum legal speed for trucks. We are going along a motorway now, currently the M7, which is the main road between Limerick and Dublin. And this is very true to life. I was talking to Landy about this last night for me. I'm recording this on Thursday night. It is, what, 10 past 10 at night? And I was talking to Landy about this last night, and he was saying, oh, you know, are the motorways really kind of essentially built in valleys in Ireland? I said, yeah, pretty much. It could be 20-30 mile stretches where it's just all kind of in a valley where you can't really see out either side. Is it dull? Yes. Is it real? Yes. So as annoying as it's going to be driving at 80 kilometers an hour, which is 50 miles an hour, This is effectively going to be the maximum speed of our truck. Now there are a few inconsistencies. The motorway signs are actually a bit too dark blue. Blue them's just a tad too dark. And some of the signs don't quite make sense. Although I'm not entirely sure about the services one. I think that might be too much of a direct translation. I think it's actually supposed to be service, not servici. Which will only make sense to Irish people. I think it's supposed to say service. In Irish, and then services in English. Because you get a service there. Or you can service yourself there, I guess. And for whatever reason, my trackpad is just not wanting to play it. There we go. So yes, I am using trackpad today, as I always do with the truck sims. And this is going to be a bit of a long journey. We have to cross Ireland. We have to go to Dublin first. In real life, you'd probably actually from Limerick go down via the N24 onto the M8. Would you even touch the M8? Don't think you'd touch the M8. You'd go down via Waterford. Potentially. I think that'd be the route that I take is go down via Waterford, which would be pretty much take the N24 out of Limerick, N24 down and across, and then from Waterford you go to Wexford. That's the route that would make the most sense to me. Now, as you can see, there are a couple of minor weird things with the GPS going on. There's our first Garda car. There'll be a few, no doubt, as we go along. And you can see that I've not actually cheated anything in just yet. I might cheat some XP and money in just to allow us to do whatever we want to do, and potentially change up trucks and whatnot as time goes on. Because at the moment we're just using effectively borrowed trucks. Now some of you might be wondering, are the motorways in Ireland really this tidy with the weird concrete thing in the middle by the barrier? Yes, this is what it does look like in real life. This is true to life and true to what whenever I go up to Dublin myself or go to Cork or whatever, I see this quite a lot. Because it's pretty much motorway the entire way from my house up. Although I'm never going to say where my house is, only that it's on a motorway. Not this motorway either. There we go. We're making good progress. We're actually speeding a touch, so let's just touch the oh my god, the brakes. I'm going to need to kind of calibrate up the force feedback, because it seems a bit loose to me, but I've been told by many people that the force feedback in trucks is supposed to be loose because you got power steering, and just kind of drop the arms of my chair down so it's a bit more comfortable as a driving position. Being overtaken by buses and stuff. You're speeding, bus. You're supposed to be limited to 80 as well. One thing that I have noticed, and if I go to this view it might be visible, is that the number plates are all real. This is a Louth number plate. It's actually incorrect because there's no county name, but I'm guessing that's a limitation of the game. 2000, for some reason this truck was the third vehicle registered in County Louth in the year 2000. So we're going to be on motorway the entire way up here until we hit about Nace. That kind of area. Actually, just outside Nace, it'll swap to dual carriageway. Then we'll get into Dublin. We'll take technically a left out into the M50, and we'll swoop around the southbound M50. Then I think it's the M3. Maybe we'll head off on, or it could be the M9. But we'll be going motorway again. I think in real life we would. So we're just outside Port Leash now, because that is the M8 joining up to the M7. So we're 8 kilometers from Naas, and we're now on dual carriageway. And yes, there is a way to tell in Ireland. The game is still saying we're on motorway. That's not correct. We're on dual carriageway now. Motorway has a solid median barrier. Dual carriageways do not. This is technically a dual carriageway now, or would be in the real world. There's the official beginning of the N7, national route number 7. Our speed limit's still technically 90, but in reality, real world, staying true to life, it's about 80 kilometers an hour. There are going to be some roads we're passing through on the way down to Wexford. Oh no, it was an R road I was taking down to Wexford last time, oddly enough. We're heading in towards Dublin now, towards Clondalkin, Tala. The Red Cow interchange, which is exceedingly fun to navigate in this game. Last time I tried this, I flipped. So we're going to be turning off to the left here, taking the exit. And this is where it gets fun, because this is fine. This section of it here is fine. But there's a loop coming up that is in no way fun, and we're about to head onto it here. Which is why I've slowed right down to 60 kph. We're actually down to 50. This might work now. Because what I want to do is I want to take this as slowly and as carefully as I possibly can. We've done it. We're now on the M50, which is no longer a motorway. I'm going to be curious, is this... Yeah, I've got the speed limit correct for the M50. It's a motorway with a 100 km/h speed limit, which is technically not a motorway. It's the N50, technically speaking, but in reality it's classified as a motorway with a low speed limit. And oh, this section over here is 120? Okay. I know northbound it's solid 100, the majority of it. Past this dude. Fantastic. Now, in theory, we will be going through the M50 southbound toll bridge. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's in the game. Because last time I kind of crashed and had to go through the city centre. You can see the route I took out in the 11, actually highlighted in yellow there. That's the route I took last time, so I'm guessing the toll plaza isn't in the game. Which is interesting, because there is a southbound toll plaza on the M50. No, we're going out to the M11. Huh. I guess that's been taken out for balance reasons. But this seems a lot faster than I did it last time. Now, Ireland, of course, being quite small, means that there's a lot of cities kind of packed into a very small space. We're going to be staying on the M11 here, so no need to indicate at all. Just keep the truck relatively straight and keep going at 80 k's. Now, Wexford is a town I have been to in real life. It's just realized it's 8 p.m, so it is headlights on time. Been to Wexford in real life a few times. I got some family down this way, so never been from this direction, other than in game. So I don't know what the real Dublin to Wexford road is like. Normally I'd be taking the M7, M8 out of Dublin. I've taken the M9 once when I was going to Waterford immediately after leaving Dublin, but it's usually the 7 or 8, not the 11. So this is a new experience for me in this game. And there was somebody just randomly walking along the side of the motorway. I don't think that would happen in real life. Also, this is my first real experience of a modded map in ETS. So I will be playing ProMods from now on. We'll start here in Ireland, do some deliveries around Ireland, try to hit all of the cities. Technically we hit Dublin there, but I'm not going to accept that. We're going to be hitting Wexford for sure. And what I want to do, hopefully somewhere up here, there's going to be a sign that I can use. Is I want to take a thumbnail. So we'll stop up here like this. Go into the photo studio photo mode. And we'll see if I can remember the controls for this. The field can go like this. Blur strength can go down a bit just to give a hint of blur. Saturation can go up. That's more like it. That's the correct shade of green. The field of view can go like this. And we will capture this screenshot. Actually, yeah, we'll just get it a bit more artsy. Why not? Capture this screenshot like this. Boom. Now it's back in game and back to driving. I don't know where in Wexford is we're going. I also don't know why this section of the motorway is inexplicably a 50km/h speed limit, so I'm ignoring this intentionally because it doesn't make any sense. There we go. 80 again. I am manually doing cruise control here. I'm not pressing any buttons to do the ETS RainbowDave special of crank on cruise control and just hope for the best. No, I am using my my right foot as the cruise control, and if needs be my left foot as well. If I need to hit the brakes, I'll hit the brakes. So I've been saying for a while, you guys know it, and everybody who knows me knows it. I've been saying for a while that Euro Truck needs Ireland. It can't really be a European truck simulator if there's no Ireland, and if, you know, the default map is great. Not knocking SCS. But the likes of ProMods takes the game to the next level. I actually need to brake here slightly and just knock off some momentum. There we go. The likes of ProMods adding in Ireland and some of the Scottish Isles, as well as I think bits of France have been modified, and I think Italy's currently in ProMods and stuff. It just adds that extra little touch to the game, where SCS has laid a really good foundation for the map, and it is a good map by SCS. I'm not going to knock it. ProMods came in and just said, okay, this is great, this is really nice, we like this, but we think it can be better. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to brake far too early for that. What we're going to do is we're going to take the map, we're going to improve it, and I'm not going to hit this squad car. You were indicating the wrong way, sir. Gonna take the default map, we're gonna improve it, we're gonna add stuff, and we're gonna just add the little details. And that's what they've gone and done. They've used a lot of new stuff. Obviously all the signs are new, and it's great to see Ireland finally in the game. And you guys, I've been saying it for a while, that when ProMods comes to Ireland, when ProMods 2.2 is out, I'll make videos again. And here I am. Actually, I'm indicating the wrong way here. What's this dude doing ahead of me? Whoops. There we go, that's a good gear, 8th. And we're not going to need to go too fast here. Because this is a tight little town. This is where it gets fun, is trying to drive around Wexford. As I discovered yesterday when I was doing my little test run. It gets kind of interesting because there are some tightish turns and some odd shapes of the... Oh my god, suicide bus. Come on. Wow, that bus just cut us off big time. So we're heading out the N11 again, not the M11. It's not a motorway, Dave. Looks like we're heading over towards New Ross, possibly. Or maybe not New Ross, but Rosslare for sure. Although technically... apparently we didn't even get to Wexford. Apparently that was just an outlying town. So this is Wexford up ahead of us. Dave the Pro Trucker is actually going at the correct speed limit for once. So that's Wexford. It's Wexford Rosslare along the N25 is up ahead. And we're not going to Rosslare today. 8th should be good enough. Just hold it at 50-ish kilometers an hour. And here is our delivery point at Lizard Logistics. Now, instead of going, you know what, let's just dump it anywhere, where do you need it? You need it around the back. Fantastic. This is actually the same delivery point I went to last night when I was testing. So I know exactly where this is and where it's putting me. I don't need to go beyond second gear here because I'm going to need to make a couple of tight turns here going into the back. To skip parking the trailer and complete the delivery, you will miss precise the parking bonus. Press enter. I don't want to miss the precise parking points. So I'll knock this down into first gear now because we need to line up to reverse. This makes it look like I actually know what I'm doing, which is hilarious and wrong. There we go. As if to prove it, I managed to mess up the reverse immediately. Come on, truck. Be nice to me. Okay. Oh, I'm in 6th, not reverse. Okay. Is this gonna work? Nope. We're a lot closer than we would have been. Still wrong. want to straighten the truck up a bit. Reversing never has been my strong point. Will openly admit this. That's gone off on a skew the wrong way, hasn't it? Kind of, but we can straighten it up now nicely. Correct usage of first gear for once. Come on. There we go. This is gonna come in and sit really nicely. I'm assuming it wants to at least. Come on, give me that green. Give me that green, give me that green, give me that green. Now I've mucked it up at the last second. Like I said, I'm not very good at reversing. We'll get it this time. Or not. Yeah, I could send it off in a random direction again like that. I mean, this is just for the bonus, so I don't particularly mind if we get it or not, but I'd like to get it. Come on. There we go, this time we're getting it. Assuming we're not too far off to one side, of course. There we go. Parking brake on, engine off. Detach the trailer. And excellent work. €5,000, 492 experience. That'll bring us up to level 2. And as a direct result, let's take more in high value cargo. What I'm trying to do is just get more and more money quickly. And that is gonna do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll leave you by saying, I'm RainbowDave. You've been watching Euro Truck Simulator 2 ProMods in Ireland. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.